Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is February 18th, 2026. It is Wednesday and it is 9:08 a.m. Okay, so as promised, I have several updates from the past videos I have made within the past week. So we are going to talk about the extending out the Companion Pass expiration date, the 10,000 Companion Pass boost points, and the survey points. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to tell you about, I'm just going to talk about it, and then the other things I will show you on my laptop. So I did confirm yesterday that if you have already earned a Companion Pass, if you reach the 135,000 points that you need for a Companion Pass before the end of that same year, so in this example, it would be by December 31st of this year, 2026, then your current Companion Pass date of the expiration will extend out. So as you guys know, right now we're currently working on earning the welcome bonus of the Companion Pass plus bonus points. That Companion Pass will end on February 28th of 2027, but our goal is to extend that date out to December 31st of 2027. And so the plan is to reach the 135,000 points. All right, so now I'm going to show you guys the Companion Pass tracker and also the survey points and then the website. I've decided to show you guys the website that you can go to. Now, they say that the survey points do not count towards the Companion Pass, but like I said, I'm about to show you guys something that's making me question that. All right, give me a second to set up my laptop and then I will be right back. All right, guys, so this is a screenshot of my summary page for my Southwest account. As you can see up here at the top by my cursor, which is the crown, I have 3,258 points. However, 2,708 of those points were from last year. So they do not count this year for earning the Companion Pass. Now let's take a look here at the bottom where it says Companion Pass progress. And it shows that I have taken no flights, but down here it shows that I have 10,550 out of 135,000 points. And then underneath it at the bottom, if you can't read that, it says includes 10,000 annual rapid rewards credit card boost. Now, like I said in my other videos that I made earlier this week, you cannot use those 10,000 points. It is just to help boost you closer to the Companion Pass. Now, if you were to subtract the 550 points out of, let's go back up here at the top, of my 3,258 points, you would get the 2,708 points that I said I previously had. So the other 550 points are from a survey that I took and for activating my survey account, which I'm going to show you guys. Now, remember, keep in mind, they said that survey points do not count towards a Companion Pass. So, like I said, my question is, then why is it showing up under Companion Pass progress? Now, of course, I'm excited about that, especially since I wondered how would they be able to separate these points. And up here, as you can see, under the A-list progress, it shows down here 0 out of 35,000 points. The 550 points don't show up there. So maybe they didn't know that. Maybe they thought that it was for everything that it didn't show up for, and it was only for the A-list progress. All right, so let's go take a look at my survey history page. I took a screenshot of that as well. And let me see if I can do a little bit better of a focus. I think there's too much light in here. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. I'm just going to read over everything because I know some things are very small on the screen. So this is the website up here where my cursor is. rewardsforopinions.com would be the website. I'll show you the page after this that you'll see when you first go to that website. I am in my account and this is my survey participation. I took a survey yesterday. It was worth 50 points. It shows you the description, which is social topics, and then it shows you the date. Now, I did not know that I received, if you look over here to the left of my cursor, here's my crown right here, to the right of the screen. I did not know that they were offering a bonus of 500 points when you activated your account. I did not find that out until I came to my survey history. The 500 plus the 550 equals the 550 points we saw on the Companion Pass tracker. So like I said, I'm going to say for now that from what we can see, it counts even though they said that it doesn't. So let me go ahead and pause, and then I'll show you what the rewards for opinions page looks like when you first go there. Here's the very first page when you go to rewardsforopinions.com. Of course, it'll look a little different for you guys because I have my yoga book turned sideways. But this is the page, and it has all of this information. It tells you how it works. It shows you that it's for Southwest Rapid Rewards. So yes, you will need to go to southwest.com first, sign up. Remember, it's not a credit card. It is the airline's website. It is free. You will need that Rapid Rewards number to then come to this website to sign up. And then I was kind of playing around with it for a second. I want to show you guys this. For some reason, I think they're having some type of technical difficulties. But if you click on join and you see this error message, I thought, oh no, maybe they're not letting people sign up anymore. But I think they are, because when you click join again, this page will show up and then you can sign up. There are only 2 steps. First, you put in your information. It's just your first name, last name, Rapid Rewards number, things like that. And then it'll take you to step 2. I think you pick a security question and the answer that you want to have for your security question. And then after that, you'll be all signed up. And then you can just start taking surveys. The longer the survey, the more points the survey will be worth. And you'll answer a couple of questions like what year you were born in, what state you live in, things like that, to see if you actually qualify to take the survey. And then if you do, it'll tell you that you qualify, and then it'll walk you through everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about what the Companion Pass is. Yes, in all my Companion Pass videos so far this week, I will be explaining that just in case some people have not watched the other videos. So I will move my laptop and then I'll be right back. All right, let's talk about what is a Companion Pass. This is going to sound unbelievable, but it is true, and we have used it. We earned a Companion Pass another way, but the Companion Pass was only good for about 2 months. Okay, so this Companion Pass is being offered with the Southwest credit cards. The 3 personal cards works slightly different because the amount of time that you have is longer. A Companion Pass is when your companion flies with you for free for the cost of the ticket an unlimited amount of times until your Companion Pass expires. Now, there are the taxes and service fees on the ticket as well. Your Companion Pass does not cover that. But here's the great thing about that. With Southwest, it does not matter how much your ticket costs. At least so far from what we have seen, it can be either $500, $5,000, $600, $6,000. It doesn't matter. The taxes and service fees on the ticket is $5.60. So if you're a companion and you are flying one way, that would be $5.60 for them. And if they're flying with you round trip, that's a total of $11.20. Because as you know, a round trip is just 2 one-way tickets. So you have $5.60 going and then $5.60 coming back for the total of the $11.20. Now, I'm so excited. I'm trying to think. I think that you guys see why I find it important to try to extend out, got tongue tied for a quick second, the companion pass expiration date. I want to have this for as long as I can. And so February 28th of next year is wonderful. It's great. But if I can extend out the companion pass to December 2031st of next year of 2027, then I will be excited. Now, you're probably wondering, how do you get to this 135,000 points? Because I know it's a lot. Well, number one, like I said, first and foremost, the offer that they have right now, the last day that you can apply is March 18th of this year. And like I said, 3 of the 5 cards, okay, so the personal cards for Southwest are offering a companion pass plus bonus points. Depending on which card you apply for, your bonus point amount will be different. Okay, I also explained one thing that you can do if you don't get approved. But let's just talk about how do you earn it, and then what do you do if you're not approved, because there is possibly a way around that. Okay, so the points that come with the welcome offer, and this is for any Southwest card, counts towards the companion pass. So it doesn't matter if it's 20,000 points, if it's 50,000 points, 80,000, that counts. Also, when you refer a friend, if they are approved, then you earn 20,000 points per person, and you can earn up to 100,000 points a year from referring your friends. Now, if they apply for 2 separate credit cards with your referral link and they are approved for both, let's say they apply for 1 personal card and 1 Southwest business card, then you receive the 20,000 points per approval for each of those cards for referring them. Also, your anniversary points count as well, but keep in mind the first year you won't see your anniversary points because it's an annual anniversary and your card has not been open for a year. And then the thing that they added recently was the 10,000 companion pass boost points, which you cannot use, but it does boost you closer to the companion pass, because as you can see, it is on the companion pass. Well, it says progress, but it used to be called companion pass tracker. So those are the, and purchases. I always forget about the purchases. Every purchase that you make all throughout the year counts toward the companion pass as well. And then also don't forget, you can shop through Southwest, kind of like Rakuten. So you can go onto southwest.com and you can go through different store websites, and you earn points that way. And then of course, if you do like a bundle in Southwest, let's say you do a flight and a rental or something like that, if you go through your Southwest account, then you'll earn that as well. The points will count. Now, I don't know, I'll be honest with you guys, if you are able to use another card, like say you're in your Southwest account and you go to shop with Southwest, and then let's just say you have another card on your account. I have yet to see where you can add it, like into, let's say, your Southwest wallet. So I think that, and I could be wrong, don't quote me on this, that the only credit card that you can link to your Southwest account is the Southwest credit card, but I doubt that. I think I just haven't found it. I'm more, I guess I could say, familiar with United and how United's website works. I do know that United has a wallet, and I'm sure I've seen it on my Southwest account, but I'm just now starting to pay attention to my Southwest account because of this offer. Okay, I was recently approved for one of the cards, and I was not expecting to be approved, but I had a backup plan. So let's talk about that, and then we'll be done. What do you do if you apply for a Southwest credit card and you are denied? If you have another Chase credit card, that is who the Southwest cards are through, all 5 of them. If it has been open for a year or longer and does not have a balance at the time of when you apply for this card, one of the Southwest cards, if it's in good standing, here's what you do. You call, and I don't wait. I want to make sure I mention that. I don't wait for that 7 to 10 days. I actually call the application department because they have the response a lot sooner. So as soon as I find out that I've been denied through the application department, then I ask for them to transfer me to the underwriting department. Now, they're going to ask you a lot of questions about your credit. I would say if you have a HELOC, a home equity line of credit, make sure you mention that, because even though it's a line of credit, it is under the home category. So that makes a big difference. But in this case, this shouldn't matter. After they ask you the questions, or if you are able to ask them your question first, because usually they ask you, how may I help you? Then you can tell them that you would like, okay, this is the underwriting department, for them to transfer you to the department that opens the credit cards. Now, when they transfer you, that department is going to ask you the same questions, unless you're able to ask this question first and they just say yes. You can either answer their questions, or you can just tell them it's not that I don't want to answer your questions. It's just that I happen to know that sometimes the computer will make a suggestion that if a person is denied for a credit card, that part of the credit limit from one of their other Chase credit cards can be used to open the card. And since I know that that can take place through a suggestion sometimes, I decided to call in and ask if you guys can use part of my credit limit from, then you say the name of the card that you want to use. You say the amount. So let's just say I want to use $5,000 of my credit limit on, we'll give an example, my Freedom Unlimited card, to open the Southwest card that I was denied for. It, as you can see, does not have a balance and it's in good standing. Or you can just say it has a zero balance. So can you do that? Like I said, the answer should be yes. And then after that, they'll tell you, okay, let me start the process to open the card. Now, here's the thing. Anything that you were offered on that application is still in play. In this case, it would be the companion pass plus bonus points. So after that, then you can ask them, because remember, you have a spending requirement. Okay, we'll talk about that as well. We might as well, since I'm trying to help you guys out, if you are thinking about it, because some people don't mind having credit cards. Some people are nervous about it. You know, there's different situations for different people. Okay, so we'll talk about that in a second, how to spend this money. Okay, so you ask them, this is what I do. Like I said, because of the 90 days, I asked them to expedite the card. I asked them, is it going to cost? And will I have to sign for it? So they said, yes, we can expedite it. Your card was just barely made. It will come through UPS, and no, you don't have to sign for it, and no, it will not cost. And it takes 1 to 2 business days. Of course, that made me excited. So I said, okay, and I agreed to that. And then they opened the card. So this is in the past. Okay, we're not talking about the Southwest card. I'm just saying I have done this in the past. So I'm speaking from experience on this. I know that it works. Okay, so again, the steps. You call to check on the status of your application. The rep tells you that you were denied. Or let's say the automated system says you were denied. All you have to do is get to a customer service rep. So you probably have to push 0 or something like that. Then you ask to speak to the underwriting department. And then after, if you're going to answer the questions about your credit, you ask them to transfer you to the department that opens the credit cards. And then you tell them that that's how you want to open the card. But like I said, make sure, in this case, we use the Freedom card as example, make sure that it has a 0 balance and that it's in good standing. And you should not have a problem. Oh, and that it's been open for a year or longer. Don't forget that. Okay. Now, for the spending, we never tell people to spend new money. We never tell people to put themselves more in debt. We just advise them. And of course, people don't have to take our advice if they don't want to, but it's very useful. What we have found, of course, is just to make the new credit card our everyday credit card. And we put every single expense that you can pay with a credit card for on the credit card. Okay. Your gas, your groceries, your bills. If you need new tires for your car payment, your rent, your mortgage. Sometimes you can use your credit card to pay for that. In the unfortunate event you owe on your federal taxes, you can go directly to the IRS website and pay that bill with your credit card. It is considered a purchase. It does count. And Like I said, unfortunately, it might actually, and this is the fortunate part about it, it might actually cover the amount that you have to spend within the 90 days. Okay, so I always tell people to get creative. Okay, and of course, if there's anything that you want or anything that you were anticipating buying, let's say within the future, within 90 days, obviously now would be a good time to do that. So that is it, you guys. I hope that that helps. I'm super excited. If you earned your companion pass, let me know down in the comment box below. And if you like this video, then like and subscribe. I will see you guys later. I hope that this helps. Have a great day. As always, thank you for watching Upfront and Honest Reviews. Bye.